Thanks for joining us once again on Mission and Ministries. Sylvester Kwesi is your main host and dedicating live broadcasting engineer right here. And I have a couple of understanding gathered in the most mystery. As I told you the word, we have our own that you can refer to as mysteries. Well, you got a mysteries where we have discovered before we travel the space and other places. Thanks. It will be good and interesting to know that I'm the same sitting here, same in 45 minutes ago, designing. What do we have in this screen? Let's see that right there. Let's see what is available. I don't want to talk in the loud. I just want to be in the most silent of the works. Stay tuned. It's a very good time to interact with us and also know trashing out most issues. Now, to make a very real quick one on my main topic caption area, we'll be looking at 2 Corinthians chapter number 3 verse 6, which you need to understand and take note as it in the scripture recorded for one great holiness sake. If I haven't been out there to make what I have to do as a single crew working every other need, I don't think we'd have any way called an archangel how he wins the battles. Now, do take note, for this word is as written in any form, any understanding, any knowledge, with the same code. So this is a code, and you need somebody to decode it. When you carry the book out there and don't know what it is, all you have been told is, once you are not learned, you don't know what you have been asked to do. An instruction, creating, engineering, you fail to do any of that. Yet we work for somebody and claim we work for the Lord that created the world, as if the Lord should just make mention in the word documented. He created a world, and we come not to see the world created. Are we going to bear weakness or witness? Are we going to bear strength with him or weakness again? Are we to acknowledge or is no knowledge? Now watch this carefully. I mean what? 2 Corinthians chapter number 3 verse 6. Take note critically and do your search and research, because it is not complete when you see it written as this in text, but completely it will be when somebody comes with understanding what is written that you keep, and what you know not of that which you keep. That this scripture actually take real quick inverted. This is a column for you to comma, note. For the letter kills. As would you like to take a look at it? What is the letter for? I told you that the scriptures are written in code, they are codes. Some of them are manifesting, some of them have showcase, others are just drama yet be taking place. Others are, you can say, if you are a creator, you may have tackled the main issues, but other things you can just do it as for fun, yet it's serious to who make the fun. It doesn't become a fun game that if you don't have the requirement, you just want to say you die. No, if you die, you finish. If there's nobody to raise you, you are just gone. Do you know that I'll retake this again? Now let's take a look at the scripture. There are a lot of changes having affected on my way after being away for quite long. Because when I told the world creating wealth for the people, they didn't actually know. They didn't actually know. Look, I've gone out there to do what I'm supposed to do. It's the same spirit, same flesh that transform into various understanding. I don't want us to waste time. Any old man in the estate area, we command you out of this place. We take our authority and dominion out of any liability. Come out of here. We command you out. Nobody can be a reason we are broadcasting live. You the corrupt, you can be the reason our life going on. Because if you are corrupt, once I light up on that path, it will show. The voice will show. The good visions will show. And the bad ones will show. This is one of the ways I have to present to you out there myself. So I'm communicating myself. Best so that it won't be corrupt. What have we gathered? Piece of information. If you are a broadcaster, a journalist, or if you are a creator as angel, how one person fit the situation is this. Look at the cloud out there. If I come there right now, you see that we form clouds with what I'm doing. This is connected with the Lord and to the Lord. I told you there are things that I do that when I begin to do it, almost everything that I do comes in connection with cloud universe. As if I haven't been in this place and then the cloud wasn't showing. Like it would show. It would definitely show. Now let's not waste time because we are not in the waste of somebody's group. Look at the presentation and the material coloring. So it would show coloring. What is coloring? When coloring comes, take note, this word very, very crucial to know that 2 Corinthians, you watch carefully what I'm saying. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 6. It is reading, as I quote it, for you to know, acknowledge. Look at what it's saying. It said, for in the New International Version, having this word, I want us to take a look at where I have to quote it. He has made them, they that carry the same word you are meditating on, to say you are a part of, without knowing that you were in a part of the mission, that they were what? Competent. So he has made them competent as what? Ministers of what? A new covenant. New covering. Covering is what we say is covenant. And that covering is undercover what they are covering. That until you are in it, you don't know what is undercover. So that's the word for covenant or covering. So when somebody is covering himself, that is the same word. You don't have to be in any tribe, anybody, or any group to have it happen. Now watch here. That not of the letter, but of the spirit. Take note what it's saying. That for the letter kills. What is the letter? The scriptures. But the word, but the spirit gives life. Who is the spirit? The one whom they're talking about. He is the one who is spirit that gives life. But the messages that he gives as letters you are hearing the news, they kill. That's why almost every prophet in the scripture, they kill. How we can hear the siren? Is that siren to you? No, that's a spirit. So the siren means a spirit. And what spirit is? Another kind of spirit. Come with understanding that if we ask the word for kill, they must be killed. If for death, it should be death. And death opposite there is breath. So you didn't know anything as what? Death initially. But it was rather breath. That's what they represented in the more food that. So bread is actually forming form that you can press and it will rise. So the rising form is what they say in the east, and the sun in the east, and set at what? This is the code. What I've mentioned. Let me try this again. I want us to go at that level to do this, because I just want us to have a single shot on the presentation. Thanks so much. That's what I have.